Hey you guys, oh, I don't know, something's going on in the neighborhood, I don't know. Hi, this is my third attempt to record this. I might show you the first part. This guy just walked up to me. I don't know, it's interesting, I wanted to do lesson 181, I want to do lesson 181, I'm going to try to do it now. This guy's got me a little feeling some sort of way though. I woke up this morning and, you know, Teddy did these lessons, I don't know, like 10 years ago. He was in California at the time, and I listened to 182. He didn't do lesson 180, he didn't do lesson 181, and the I think the reason is because, you know, he was living with a couple of our sisters who are really into Grateful Dead, and I believe they were, you know, Teddy's really into music, period. So I think they'd gone to some concerts and and he couldn't get it together to do these lessons. So I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't really have I didn't think about it, to be honest. And also I was in my circle, been really going through what I need to go through. But I did go to the park last night. I've been doing lots of recordings, but not really sharing them. I'm seeing how it's so singular. It really is singular. It's not as a concept anymore, but really everything is really for me. I think I'm extending something. Even this, when I did a quick read of it this morning, I was like, again, this is all of it. It's just always for me, and it's always so perfect. And I'm supposed to be, I messaged my friend this morning. She's supposed to be meeting me here. This guy's got me looking at some stuff right now. This guy can't speak, but he's trying to, I don't know. So anyway, I'm noticing God speaks to me all through the day. He speaks through everyone. So he's trying to tell me something. So I'm keeping my wits about me. My sis, we haven't danced in a while, and I get it because, you know, in this dream there seems to be a whole lot of smoke. We don't want that smoke. And I don't want to pull her out. So we haven't been dancing. We danced last week. I messaged her this morning, told her I was going to be doing a recording and I would come to the alley if she was going to show. And she says, yeah, girl, let's dance. She's the one that coined the phrase, God is big. I don't know though, this guy is telling me something. So I'm gonna do this lesson. I'm gonna peep what's happening. And but I want to say I had a full-on St. Francis moment yesterday in the park trying to do chapter 27, which I've been trying to do for the last week. Again, I must have needed to read it 7 times, 10 times, because that's how many times I've read it and recorded and not published it. This last one I think I might try to, just because of the shenanigans. I swear, like a rooster showed up. I'm in LA, y'all. I'm in LA. A rooster showed up, and it wasn't even a rooster, it was a hen. But I'm like, why is livestock in LA in the park? So that happened. And then there was a homeless guy, and he saw me do a little bit of yoga before. In the middle of the recording, he starts proclaiming how, you know, we must do yoga with Tina. He didn't know my name, but he was like, yoga, do yoga with her. And he just all random. And it was all this random stuff, which is all cool. Something's going on right now, though. I'm going to do this lesson, though. I'm going to do this lesson. I'm going to see what this brother's got to say. And, hey, how are you, brother? Good. Awesome, awesome. Be safe out there. So I'm gonna do this lesson. I don't know if my sis is here. Thank you. Lesson 181, and this is perfect. My brothers are circling around me right now, so this is the lesson 181. I trust my brothers who are one with me. I trust my brothers who are one with me. He says, trusting your brothers is essential to establishing and holding up your faith in your ability to transcend doubt and lack of sure conviction in yourself. Whew. This is interesting what's happening while I read this. So. Trusting your brothers is essential to establishing and holding up your faith in your ability to transcend doubt and lack of sure conviction in yourself. When you attack a brother, you proclaim that he is limited by what you have perceived in him. You do not look beyond his errors. Rather, they are magnified, becoming blocks to your awareness of the self that lies beyond your own mistakes and past his seeming sins as well as yours. Say that again. Trusting your brothers is essential to establishing and holding up your faith in your ability to transcend doubt and lack of sure conviction in yourself, When you attack a brother, you proclaim that he is limited by what you have perceived in him. We're going to talk about perception. There's a couple of little things I pulled up this morning as well. What you have perceived in him. When you attack a brother, you proclaim that he is limited by what you have perceived in him. You do not look beyond his errors. Rather, they are magnified, becoming blocks to your awareness of the self, capital S, that lies beyond your own mistakes and past his seeming sins as well as yours. Perception has a focus. When I read that this morning, it made me think about projection is perception. I think that's chapter, what is it? Where is it? Well, this is chapter 20. It's in chapter 21, but this is just open up to this. Perception selects and makes the world you see. It literally picks it out of as the mind directs. The laws of size and shape and brightness would hold, perhaps if other things were equal. They are not equal. So perception, remember, perception is not a fact. I think that's, I don't know what chapter that is. Oh, that's in, I can't remember what chapter is it. I think it's probably in chapter 21. I don't know why I want to say chapter 7, but chapter 21 is where it says projection makes perception. The world you see is what you gave it, nothing more than that. That's enough of that. Projection makes perception. The world you see is what you gave it, nothing more than that. And remember, projection is perception, and perception is not a fact. What's up, brother?
No, open your hand.
Open my hand? What you giving me? Oh, look at you. You want to part with this?
Yours.
Thank you. Aren't you sweet? Thank you so much, brother. Trust your brothers. Trust your brothers. Look at this. How sweet is this? All right. God is so good. So again, this is the thing with projection perception. All right. Projection. So it starts over here. And again, it's what I want. Separation, projection. I'm going to project out my guilt. Separation. That's what I perceive. And then, we all say this. Seeing is believing. We see it, we believe it. And when we believe it, it comes right back here. This is my belief, and now I'm going to see what my belief is. Now I see it. Okay, now I believe it. It's a loop. You got to get off the loop. I think he's going to say how in a second. I don't know. If he's not, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm sure Jesus is going to handle it, though. So again, perception, it has a focus. So whatever we have, projected out, whatever we're going to side with, whatever part of the mind we're going to, lean into, that's what we're going to see. Now that we've seen it, we believe it. At some point, you got to do forgiveness. Some point, you got to stop judging. Some point, you got to believe what Jesus says and not your own sight. Again, the senses were made to report back what the ego wants. So again, okay, sorry, my bad. Perception has a focus. It is this, hear me, which gives consistency to what you see. So because it's always, it's very easy to believe it because it seems, we are always seeing it. It always makes sense. It's, it's perfect. It's a dream. It's an illusion. But it's powered by this Christ mind. It's perfect. Not true perfection, but you know what I'm saying. Perception has a focus. It is this which gives consistency to what you see. Here it is. Change but this focus, and what you behold will change accordingly. Has to. Your vision now will shift to give support to the intent which has replaced the one you held before. Choose again. Remove your focus on your brother's sins, and you experience the peace that comes from faith in sinlessness. I got to take Jesus' word for it, not my own. My sights are fooling me currently. That's why Christ's vision is what I need. I need Christ's vision. Got to ask for it. All right. Remove your focus on your brother's sins, and you experience the peace that comes from faith in sinlessness. This faith receives its only sure support from what you see in others past their sins. For their mistakes, hear me, for their mistakes, if focused on, are witnesses to sins in you. Projection. And you will not transcend their sight and see the sinlessness that lies beyond. Therefore, in practicing today, we first let all such little focuses give way to our great need to let our sinlessness become apparent. We instruct our minds that it is this we seek, and only this, for just a little while. We do not care. This is so good. We do not care about our future goals and what we saw an instant previous has no concern for us within this interval of time wherein we practice changing our intent. You hear what he's saying? Ain't no past, ain't no future. We ain't worrying about that right now. We're not worrying about that right now. We don't need to worry about it at all, because what? The future is gone. It can harm me not. The past is gone. It can harm me not. The future hasn't occurred. Really, this is one of my inquiries. When I'm inquiring anything, it's like, where is this happening? Where is this happening? It's always in the mind. And the mind will give me a story about, well, no, it's happening because I saw it on the news and he was in Washington, D.C. or whatever. Where is that? When is that? Everything is always occurring now. He's saying it right here. He says, we do not care about our future goals and what we saw in instant. So we don't care about the future. We don't care about the past. An instant, even previous, has no concern for us within this interval of time wherein we practice changing our intent. We seek for innocence and nothing else. We seek for it with no concern but now. So the mind is going to do what the mind does. It's going to take you into a past. It's going to take you into a future. Why is it so worried about you being in the now? Because now is not a slice of time between a past and a future. Now is eternity. Now is that holy instant. Now. So he says it. We seek for innocence and nothing else. This is what this is about. And I didn't read it. I got thrown off by brother who I trust, who's one with me. This is a new section. I'm gonna read it later after. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna be later is an idea of time, because it's important to read the instructions for this section. And again, we seek for innocence and nothing else. We seek for it with no concern but now. So again, we seek for innocence and nothing else. Trust. When he says this, we're just looking for innocence right now, and we're looking for it when? Like now. And that's all we're doing right now. A major hazard to success has been involvement with your past and future goals. You have been quite preoccupied with how extremely different the goals this course is advocating for are from those you held before. Again, an idea in time. You have been quite preoccupied. Isn't that one of the lessons? I'm preoccupied with past thoughts. Isn't that one of the review lessons? Anyway, you have been, we're saying it now, you have been quite preoccupied with how extremely different the goals this course is advocating are from those you held before. And you have also been, check it out, dismayed by the depressing and restricting thought that even if you should succeed, you will inevitably lose your way again. How could this matter? How could this matter? What you did last week, so you think, and what you think is going to happen because you're going on past understanding. He says it does not matter. How could it? For the past is gone. Oh, this is where the line is. For the past is gone. The future, but imagine, it's only in your mind. You don't know. For the past is gone, the future, but imagine. These concerns, here it is, are but defenses against present change of focus in perception. Again, perception has a focus. It is this which gives consistency to what you see. Change but this focus, and what you behold will change accordingly. Again, he says it down here. These concerns of past and future are but defenses against present change of focus in perception. Focus in perception, nothing more. We lay these pointless limitations by a little while. We do not look to past beliefs, and what we believe will not intrude upon us now. So again, I'm going to say that again. We do not look to past beliefs, and what we will believe will not intrude upon us now. Choosing something else to focus on. We enter in the time of practicing with one intent, to look upon the sinlessness within. And that's going to take everything. That's going to take everything. That's going to take everything. I like how Muji Baba says, you know, like we make this decision, things are changing. It's like turning off a ceiling fan. You know, ceiling fan's got some momentum. And it's gonna, you know, slow down. Again, idea and time. We're not worrying about that right now. We just gonna make our choices now. And it's gonna take everything. So, you know, it's just so good. Can't wait to read the instructions to this, or the introduction to this section of lessons. So we enter in the time of practicing with one intent, to look upon the sinlessness within. We recognize that we have lost this goal if anger blocks our way in any form. And if a brother's sins occur to us, our narrowed focus will restrict our sight. Again, our focus, he says it again. We enter in the time of practicing with one intent, to look upon the sinlessness within. We recognize that we have lost this goal if anger blocks our way in any form. And if a brother's sins occur to us, our narrowed focus will restrict our sight and turn our eyes upon our own mistakes, which we will magnify and call our sins. So for a little while, without regard to past or future, should such blocks arise, we will transcend them with instructions to our minds to change their focus, as we say. Here it is. It is not this that I would look upon. I trust my brothers who are one with me. So this brother that was here at the beginning, he was trying to peep me to some danger right now. And that's cool. But one brother is not unlike another brother, is not unlike another brother, which is not unlike me. So either everyone is innocent or no one is. So I'm grateful for that really strong temptation. It is not this that I would look upon. I trust my brothers who are one with me. And we will also use these thoughts to keep us safe throughout the day. This is good here. We do not seek for long-range goals. Why would we? Right now, right now, right now. We do not seek for long-range goals, as each obstruction seems to block the vision of our sinlessness. We seek but for surcease, an instant from the misery the focus upon sin will bring. Just the instant. And uncorrected will remain. Let me say that again. It is not this that I would look upon. I trust my brothers who are one with me. And we will also use these thoughts to keep us safe throughout the day. We do not seek for long-range goals, as each obstruction seems to block the vision of our sinlessness. We seek before surcease an instant from the misery the focus upon sin will bring, and uncorrected will remain. Nor do we ask for fantasies. Again, how could we? What is a fantasy? Nor do we seek for fantasies or ask for fantasies. Nor do we ask for fantasies. For what we seek to look upon is really there. And as our focus goes beyond mistakes, we will behold a holy, sinless world. Let me say that again, because this is cool. Nor do we ask for fantasies, for what we seek to look upon is really there. And as our focus goes beyond mistakes, we will behold a holy, sinless world. When seeing this is all we want to see, when this is all we seek for in the name of true perception, are the eyes of Christ inevitably ours. And the love he feels for us becomes our own as well. This will become the only thing we see reflected in the world and in ourselves. The world which once proclaimed our sins becomes the proof that we are sinless. And our love for everyone we look upon attests to our remembrance of the holy self, which knows no sin and never could conceive of anything without its sinlessness. We seek for this remembrance as we turn our minds to practicing today. We look neither ahead nor backwards. We look straight into the present, and we give our trust to the experience we ask for now. Our sinlessness is but the will of God. This instant is our willing one with His. Lesson 181, I trust my brothers who are one with me. What a beautiful opportunity this morning to put this into practice right away. I think I faltered a bit at the beginning. I don't care. As an idea of time. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. So real quick fit check. I've been wearing this John. As an idea of time, seems like the bust of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was removed from, a place. A bust. So anyway, I just thought I'd put it on my chest. It don't have to be any place. And where could it ever be except in my heart? And this is what he said. What does he say? I have decided, power of decision, to stick with what? The only thing there is, love. And then he says, hate is too great a burden to bear. All right, fit check, y'all. All right. My sis, I probably should, what time is it? Okay. Dance for 10 minutes. All is forgiven. And I'm really grateful to, I don't know if I said it at the beginning because I got a little turned around with the guy who was giving me warnings of something happening in the neighborhood, and I almost was like, ooh, and thinking that, okay, this brother who's telling me about danger must be right. And there's another brother who, and I remember, thank you for the lesson, I remember, you know what I mean? This is my opportunity in this moment to see innocence. My brother holds the key to my innocence. I can only see his innocence. Again, projection, perception. Perception is not a fact. Perception is a mirror. That's in chapter... No, that's in lesson 3. It's either 304 or 340. See, 3, 4, and 0. Perception is a mirror. Again, it's a loop. How do we get out that loop? Choose innocence. Decide now. Forgiveness. Forgive me for trying to use my brother to maintain a belief in separation, for putting my guilt over my brother. Nope. right now. Again, the senses were made to report back what the ego wants you to. And the ego is not some entity outside of you. That's a part in the mind. You know what I mean? This is all you. This is all you. I'm responsible for the whole thing. So this is a really good lesson. I'm going to get there. I really wanted to go see my sister because she's the one that coined the phrase. If I didn't say it earlier, I'm saying it again. A little redundant. That's okay. God is big. God is big. Psh. All right, y'all. I'm going to send this one regardless. It was a mess, but...